They say a dog is man's best friend, but on the misty, desolate coasts of East Anglia, there's one hound you'd never want to meet, a creature of nightmare, with fur as black as a starless night and eyes that burn like embers from hell. They call him Black Shuck. The stories stretch back centuries, whispered in hushed tones around crackling fires. They tell of a monstrous phantom dog, the size of a calf, that roams the lonely country lanes, coastal paths, and graveyards of Norfolk, Suffolk, and Essex. To see him once is a warning. To see him twice is a death sentence. One of the most terrifying accounts comes from the year 1577. On August 4th, a storm of biblical proportions descended upon the region. The sky turned black, thunder cracked like the world was ending, and lightning tore through the heavens. In the village of Bungay, the townsfolk huddled for safety inside St. Mary's Church, praying for deliverance. But the storm brought something with it. Suddenly, the church doors burst open with a deafening crash. Standing in the doorway was the monstrous form of Black Shuck. Panic erupted. The beast, wreathed in lightning, charged down the aisle. Its claws screeched against the stone floor as it lunged at the terrified congregation. 2 people, a man and a boy, were struck down, their necks broken in an instant. The creature then vanished, but not before leaving deep, scorched claw marks on the church's north door, marks you can still see to this day. It wasn't over. That same day, some 7 miles away in the town of Blythburgh, the very same hellhound appeared during the service at Holy Trinity Church. It again burst through the doors, slaying 3 more people and causing the church steeple to collapse. The heat from its passage was so intense it left scorch marks on the inside of the door, another chilling reminder of its visit. So what is Black Shuck? Some say he's a demon, a harbinger of doom sent from the underworld. Others believe he's a guardian spirit, protecting certain areas from trespassers. His name likely comes from an old Anglo-Saxon word, skooka, meaning demon, and while many tales paint him as a malevolent force, there are a few stories where he acts as a protector, guiding lost travelers safely home through the treacherous fens and marshes. Is he real? In 2014, archaeologists digging at Leiston Abbey in Suffolk uncovered the skeleton of a massive dog. Over 7 feet long if it stood on its hind legs, it was buried in a shallow grave right where the legends placed Black Shuck's roaming grounds. Could this be the physical proof of the terrifying legend? Generations of East Anglians have grown up with the tale. Fishermen would refuse to set sail if they saw strange tracks on the beach. Farmers would lock their doors tight on stormy nights. Even today, people report sightings of a huge, dark dog with glowing eyes vanishing into the mists along a dark country road. They describe an overwhelming sense of dread, the air growing cold, and an unnatural silence falling just before it appears. So, if you ever find yourself walking alone on a winding lane in East Anglia as the fog rolls in, listen carefully. If you hear the soft padding of giant paws behind you, and catch the glint of fiery red eyes in the gloom, don't look back, just run. You might have just become the latest chapter in the terrifying legend of Black Shuck. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into dark folklore, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more chilling tales from the shadows.